Well, this morning I was watching BBC Breakfast and there was an item on there about Bergerac. Do you remember that series with John Nettles, shot in Jersey? Very, very successful. It sort of booted his career in many ways. Anyhow, it turns out there's a reboot being made at the moment in Jersey, obviously, and thousands of people queued up to act as extras or to be, marked down to be extras in it, etc. So they couldn't possibly, accommodate all those people, but still. I think the guy who's playing the lead part was in that comedy series, Derry Girls, I think. But I don't know the other actors. Well, not many really. You know the character Charlie Hungerford in the original series? Well, that has been transferred to a female role, and it's Zoe Wanamaker. So I saw her on TV, a little clip of her there. Still got, still looks great, and she's got a very, very distinctive voice. Anyway, there are 6 episodes that are being shot at the moment. They'll have to be going to post-production, etc. So I don't know when it will be on TV, whether it will be later in the year or early January, who knows. Anyway, John Nettles was on. There's a little bit of an interview with him. And of course, he's a bit grizzly now, bit of a beard. And he was talking a bit about Bergerac. And he said that he'd had a lovely letter from the production company, and they'd asked him if he would like to do a small cameo in one of the episodes. And his reply to that was no thank you. And he said he wouldn't want to do it because it might sort of affect the integrity of the programme anyway, and it might be a bit of a distraction. So he passed on that, and he said, and the other thing is, I'm too old and I'm retired now. So he's certainly not coming back to Midsummer Murders, which I loved it when he was in. I loved that series, but not so keen on the later episodes. Not that anything against Neil Dudgeon, who I think took over the role anyway. I just preferred the John Nettles ones. Anyhow, funny thing that coming up this morning, because not very long ago I'd managed to pick this up, Bergerac, which ran from 1981 to 1991 on the BBC. I think it was on Sunday evenings, if I remember right. And it was produced by the 7 network from Australia. So there you have it, the complete collection. This box has got a couple of dinks in it, and somebody's tried to repair the outer casing. But I checked all of the discs within. They're all in their original cases. Let's just have a look at this. Here it says 9 series. These are a bit out of order, so you'll have to excuse me for that. Right, there's the 3rd. The 2nd, very young John Nettles. I'm sure I've read his autobiography, when I was a bit younger myself. This is the first series, and it's got all the details on the back. It's got commentaries, John Nettles and creator Robert Banks Stewart on episodes 1, 5 and 10. It's on that one. It gives a breakdown of all the episodes here and the storylines and so on. Detective Sergeant Jim Bergerac of Jersey's Bureau d'Estranges, pardon my French. It's a department that doesn't apparently exist. and according to Charlie State, people still go into the police station on Jersey and ask for that department. Anyway, that's the 8th series. The 7th, oh, just take a good photograph, doesn't it? I won't go through all the other actors that are in it because it's not really pertinent. It was a huge hit though. Of course, he was such a good-looking bloke. You see, appeal to the ladies. When I'll get time to watch this, I do not know. There we are. That's the 4th series, and this is the 9th series. I wondered if it would ever come back, but of course he went on to do other things down the years, so it wasn't going to come back. But there you have it. Now you know John Nettles is retired now. One of the funny things I heard about John Nettles was, you know the car that he drove in, I think it was a Triumph Roadster or something like that. Anyway, I think there were 3 of them, and they had to keep a couple because of the mishaps with the cars, you see, and you know, if they sort of slid off the road or something like that. Anyway, at the end of the series, this Triumph was, according to John Nettles, auctioned off, you see, for charity. And the man who bought it sent this letter to John Nettles, and he was most nicked off, to put it mildly, at the state of the car that he'd paid a lot of money for, and surely John Nettles could have ensured that it was in better condition when it went up for auction. Well, there's nothing to do with John Nettles, is it? You know, he just drove the car, and I believe it was quite well, the 3 of them, they could be quite temperamental, as you would expect for a car about early 50s, something like that. Anyhow, hope you've enjoyed that, and maybe you're going to look out for the new Bergerac series when it starts, whenever that might be. Maybe you were a fan of the original series and you'd like to leave some comments about it. That would be great. If you've enjoyed this, click a like, and if you've not subscribed, what has taken you so long to subscribe? Why? And then you won't miss any of these videos anyhow. Okay, take care, have a great day. Thanks for watching.